If you want to look like a Spartan Greek god, you gotta eat like a Spartan Greek god. All right, I'm gonna show you the perfect food, hummus, and where the recipe comes from and exactly how you can make it at home. But the whole idea first is that we gotta stay fasted. We've gotta refrain from eating for as long as we can during the day, pushing out the breakfast as far as possible. That's really what's creating the insulin levels to remain really low. And by keeping the insulin levels low, the body's forced to burning body fat. So even without doing any cardio, okay, I'm able to stay relatively lean, no cardio, because I keep my insulin levels low, and then I can just overcompensate the meals. Like completely deplete, it's called depletion, and then overcompensate the meals through massive amount of food at one time, at dinner time, the right time to like refuel and refeed the body. Okay, so what do I use to do that? Like every single day, it's like a requirement. 1 tablespoon of this with water. But making hummus is so simple, there's only just a few ingredients that it almost seems like, no, that can't be right, but it's the best tasting hummus you will get, and this is directly from Greek Spartans going back centuries, even thousands of years, and I'll tell you the history of where this comes from. And you're like, this is the best way to get it, the best way to make it at home. Do it yourself, do it right with the simple, natural whole ingredients. You need 5 things in order to make Greek Spartan hummus. Normally, you want to start with chickpeas or garbanzo beans or chickpeas. Okay, any type of beans will work. Then you need to get some Tahimi butter. This is a Greek product. All this is sesame seeds crushed up. It's called Tahimi. You need to get a lime. In the shot earlier I had with the lime, it's actually, the recipe calls for lemon, not lime. It's actually lemon. Sea salt or pink salt, and then garlic. I like to eat my hummus with cucumbers or celery. Celery or cucumbers are the best way to eat it in my experience, and just enjoy it that way. That's what it looks like, man. Nothing, honestly, it tastes unbelievable good. So hummus is the perfect powerhouse food. It actually, the combination between the chickpea or the black bean that you use and then the seed, the sesame seed, which is the Tahimi butter, it creates a powerhouse in the way of protein, the perfect complete protein, which equals or actually even better than red meat would. So don't take this for granted with hummus, and the fact that the protein, actual protein count is a little bit lower. I mean, the combination between the bean and the seed being like the perfect powerhouse food. With hummus, there is 0 negative side effects. Now, it's arguable that it takes longer for the body to digest meats, red meats and chickens. It takes a lot longer for the body to digest. And while I am a supporter, I think it's great to eat protein and meat. It is hugely beneficial to take a break from it. In fact, myself, for the last 2 weeks since I finished my liver flush, I have not had any meat. I'm letting the body reset, remetabolize things, and I'm getting a lot of my protein from hummus, a perfect, complete protein, and then also from eggs, and eating a lot of good, Greek salads, okay? But, allowing this food, hummus, is something that we really can eat as much as we want, and is like the perfect anti-estrogenic food. It is just ideal for human consumption. Some of the story of how I discovered this hummus. It was from a guy called Chef Demetri at Petite Greek in Los Angeles, California. He's a original Greek Spartan warrior type. You look at chefs these days, you go into restaurants and see chefs, they're normally like, roly-poly or a little bit thicker. They're not usually Spartans. They're not Greek Spartans, like built like warriors, Brad Pitt and Troy. This guy, Chef Demetri, is. And his family has been in the restaurant industry for a few generations. They actually started the famous Cliff House restaurant out here in the Sunset District over by Seacliff in San Francisco. You know, watch my video that I shot up at the Cliff House up here. I'll put a quick clip in here. Check it out. So this guy, Chef Demetri's been like involved in Greek Spartan foods for his whole life. And so this is the most basic, simple hummus recipe, but it's from, you know, actual Spartan masters. The idea of depleting all our body from all its food for a long period of time, fasting through the entire day, and then super compensating it, like, you know, having a large meal at night. There's so many benefits. And when you give it like this amazing food, hummus, like starting with a salad first and then going into the hummus second, the body's able to utilize 100% of the protein. And, you know, a person who's eating, say, 3 to 6 meals a day, compared to a person that's eating in this style of waiting and having their big giant meal at night, this type of person is going to be getting 2 to 3 times more protein utilization and nutrient utilization than the 3 meal a day person. So there's tremendous benefits in the way of waiting, like letting the body build up an appetite, depleting the body from all its food, and then super compensating and overcompensating with all the food at one time. The body is truly designed for this style of eating. So it comes down to protein utilization. You know, how much of the protein are we actually utilizing? If we're taking in 150 grams of protein, that's good, but how much are we actually utilizing? Is a lot of it going to waste? Well, it is. In fact, a lot of it's going to waste for the 3 to 6 meal a day person. But those who are depleting the body of all its food, letting the organs reset, the liver, the kidney, the colon, you know, all these vital organs completely be reset and not work, then overcompensating with a massive amount of protein, are utilizing a huge amount, like oftentimes 100%. It's called protein assimilation, 100% of the protein, which enables maximum muscle building because you're utilizing the amino acids. Now, it is wise to have a small protein meal during the day, especially if you're doing area intense strength training. So small protein meal during the day. I like to use whey protein concentrate, 25 grams with water, nothing else, keeping the insulin levels low. But by doing that, the body's able to utilize 100% of that protein during the day, 100%, and then letting it all completely deplete, and then having these massive meals at night. So this is exactly how Spartans ate. You know, this is like one of the key Spartan foods. Actually, I think it's the cornerstone of Greek Spartan foods is hummus. So I like to make my hummus in a blender and keep it in the refrigerator and then have it as a perfect snack. Now, cucumber, mix it with celery, having it with eggs, having it with salad, hummus, having it with meat. It goes with everything, okay? But it's just the ideal powerhouse food. It's that combination between the seed and the bean that allows for the maximum nutrient absorption and protein utilization when we're doing this fasting period. So, hope this video helped you. Go out, be the best, be a Greek Spartan, a Greek god, Spartan. Look like Spartans, train like Spartans. If you want to look like a Spartan, train like a Spartan, you got to eat like a Spartan. And check out this shot. I'm gonna turn the camera around where I'm at right now. Now that's beauty. Modern day architecture at its finest. The bridge off to the left, look at that beautiful stoic steel bridge off on the left, and then the concrete jungle coming in on the right hand side. If that's not beauty, I don't know what is. Go out, be Spartans, be Greek masters and Greek gods. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment with any questions that you may have.